and welcome to Newsmakers Studio. My name's Jacob.
And I'm Darian.
And we are hosts on one of Newsmakers' shows, Gaming Buzz.
That's right. We are also producers of many other shows, too.
That's correct. And recently we purchased a whole bunch of new equipment for the Newsmakers Studio, and we thought it would be fun to show some of the equipment off and do some unboxing videos of it.
It's pretty exciting because we get to use all of this equipment, too.
Yep, we get to produce much better content with our new equipment, and it's really exciting. And we wanted to share some of that excitement.
That's right.
So this is going to be one video in a series we're doing, so make sure to check out the other unboxing videos we're doing.
Now let's get started with the Atomos Ninja Blade unboxing.
So,
now,
what is this thing?
it is basically an alternate recording device that can provide another display. It's a field display that you can mount right to your camera.
So we've used these devices in the past, and in fact, the device we're being recorded on right now that you're viewing us on is an Atomos Ninja Blade.
Yes, this exact item in this box.
Yep, same item. They work very well. They have HDMI in and out. So what you can do is you can use this cord right here to connect your camera to your Atomos, and then you can use HDMI out to get a nice preview screen from your Atomos's screen onto a TV. And that's something really handy, and it really helps when we're setting up a shot like this.
It is. Now let's get into this box. Now we work with a 1080i workflow, which this supports all the way from 480i up to 576i, 720i, 720p, 1080i, and 1080p. This doesn't support 4K resolution because we just don't need it.
So the Atomos comes in two separate packages. There's one which is just the device itself, and the other one which is a full kit, which is what we have purchased here, and all of our Atomoses, which we have quite a few of them now. We buy the kits because they come with everything you need.
They're very wonderful.
So we start with a nice carrying strap, and that connects to, it's covered in bubble wrap.
I've actually felt these before. These are actually fairly comfortable. Feels a little cheaper, but it is actually very comfortable.
So that attaches to this.
It has a nice box that is very, it's military. It feels military grade.
It's a very, very high quality plastic carrying case, which all of your Atomos supplies go right inside.
Yep, Atomos is embossed on the front, and on the back it has a very wonderful display of what would usually show up at the bottom of the screen.
Yep,
of the Atomos.
We have some quick start guide information just about how to use the Atomos. We are already experts on using them.
Yep, we've been using them for quite a while.
So we don't really need that.
But if you really need it,
it's there.
Now if we open this up, let's unlatch, and it has these really, really durable
Yeah, this does not seem
snaps.
like something that would break if
No.
you take it out on the field.
Which,
It's stuck. He's stuck.
doesn't want to open for us.
Uh-oh. It is seriously stuck.
Oh, there
we go.
It was just, wow, that's to tell you it's really secure.
It was suctioned in together, so it was very hard to get open.
When you open it, you'll get a very huge whiff of factory smell.
Yeah.
So that's a warning. It's very strong, so when you open it, hold your breath.
I would leave this thing open for a couple hours before you actually use it because it does smell pretty bad.
But inside the box here, you have all of your items laid out very nicely. Put this underneath this camera for a minute so you can see how it's set up initially.
What item do you want to start with? Because they're all packed into the nice foam, so they're not going to move around at all.
Right. We can start with...
Why don't we start with the device itself?
Yeah, let's start with the device itself.
So this is the Atomos Ninja Blade. It has a protective sticker on it on the screen. What size of the screen? 4 inches?
It's a 5-inch display. It's 1280 by 720.
So it's
with
a pretty nice high-quality screen.
Yeah, it has a 325 pixel per inch display.
I really like the screen on this. The most important thing about it is its color accuracy.
Oh yeah, I can
Is
go in with the color accuracy.
It's wonderful. It's really good for setting up a shot. In fact, we have several monitors that we use at the same time when we're setting up a shot, and we look at each one. But the definitive one we look at, the one we make sure it's perfect on, is this one.
Yes, because its color standard is an REC 709 HD TV, which is a very wonderful setting to have.
So on the front, it's just a touchscreen. There are no controls on the front. In fact, the only button on the entire device is the power button on the side.
That's right.
And then on the other side, you have all the ports and a slot for a hard drive.
Yep. It also has a capacitive touchscreen, so it's nice to have that. It supports HDMI 1.4 in and out. It also supports Lanc Slave. It also supports solid state drives that are 2.5 inches, hard drives that are the same size of from 5400 to 7200 RPM, which is a very quick, nice speed that this thing records at. It has real-time hardware encoding of Apple ProRes and Avid DNX HD.
Which Apple ProRes is very nice, and it's something we use here.
Its native frame playback is 48 to 60 hertz, so that's quite a great thing to know to have. It also supports uncompressed 10/8-bit 4x2x2, so that's a great protocol to have.
It's very, very nice, and it's one of those things where you need to see what a video looks like on its screen to really understand just how impressive it is.
Yes, it also supports, as I said, 1080p, 1080i, 720p, 720i, 480i, and 576i for PAL regions.
So why don't we go through some of the other materials in the
Yes.
box?
So here's one of the greatest features of this. It has nice caddies, which right here we use a SanDisk Extreme Pro solid state drive with ours. I would go to the website and look at all the supported ones, but
You do not want to get a drive that is not supported by this device. You want to make sure you're able to record onto your hard drives.
yes, the great thing about this is that the hard drive goes right inside. I could actually give a quick little demonstration if I can open this box.
So while he's doing that, the important thing about that, you actually get two separate drive mounting kits. That way you can mount two different drives. Not at the same time, it only has one port to do so. But you can switch between two different drives once you've filled one of them up. And definitely the best feature, in my opinion, of this device is right here. This is a Atomos sled. So what you do with it is your hard drive, once it's fully mounted, take it and place it inside, and it just docks into that. And you can connect it to offload your videos onto a PC through USB 2.0 or USB 3.0. And what we do is we use a third-party offloading software to automatically sync that video with our servers. So we don't even have to touch the computer. All we have to do is clip this in, and it's good, and we don't have to worry about it.
All right, when it comes to installing the drive, it's just as easy as slipping it into the caddy. I put it in upside down, but that's not a problem. And you just basically just fit it right in, and it's got little screws, and once you put the screws in, it's just really easy, and the installation takes less than 5 minutes.
It's very convenient.
And it's very, very wonderful. Now, when it comes to our batteries, it comes with one 2600 milliamp lithium ion battery. It's a 7.4 volt.
Which is a very nice sized battery. It's going to last 4 to 5 hours on its own.
Yes, and what we use in the studio ourselves is we use this dummy battery, which basically we use this as its main power supply. So it goes onto power slot 1.
So we have the Atomos itself is able to mount 2 separate batteries or a battery and an AC power adapter at the same time. So that way if one dies or the power goes out, you have a backup and can keep recording.
Yeah, it's just as easy as just slipping them in, and there you go. This thing is almost ready to use.
Now what's real interesting is the other side.
The other side?
Of the dummy battery.
Yes.
So that is not a plug I've ever seen.
Nope. It actually comes with many regions of power
Adapters.
Yes. It has the one for the United States, so the one that we're going to primarily use. A one from the UK, which I love these plugs. And here's one from Japan and mainland Europe.
Apologies if we got any of those wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So that's really cool. If you have an international trip coming up, you can bring your Atomos with you on the go
And record
in this
all your
nice carrying case.
It just slips on really easy.
With Atomos being a company out of, I believe, Australia, it's really nice that they think ahead and include adapters for every country.
Yes, it is very nice.
So the next thing we have is the batteries charger.
Yep, and it comes with its own power adapter, which I believe, yep, it
Uses the same exact plugs and
Yep, and it comes with 2 sets, so you can use them in any region at the same time.
so that's really nice that they include 2 full sets of them.
Yeah, so you don't have to swap between the two, because I feel like that'd be really hindering. But Atomos is a very, very wonderful company when it comes to making products.
So the next thing we have, it's in this bag.
It's a
Cigarette lighter.
cigarette lighter charger.
Yep. So if you're in your car and in a pinch you need to charge your Atomos's battery, you can do so. I know these things are kind of going out of style and they're being replaced, but it is nice to have.
It is, and it's another convenience factor that this company, I can't say anything bad about this product. And then in here, another important piece of power need is battery adapters. It has one so that it can use a Nikon EN-EL15 for the Sony from Sony to the Nikon.
So these use Sony style batteries, and what these do is it allows you to use your own personal batteries from other companies in the Atomos.
Yes, and it also comes with a Canon LP-E6 adapter.
Now I would make sure, check online to make 100% sure that your batteries are going to be compatible with these. You don't want anything happening like your batteries frying.
Right. And last but not least in the box, we have the LANC cable, which supports all of your LANC remote needs. Talking about that, this also features, it has remote start-stop, auto HDMI trigger, supports protocols Canon, Sony, Atomos Open Standard, and as I already said, LANC control slave.
So that's pretty neat, and it does have a splitter, so you can use 2 separate LANC devices, correct?
Right.
I think that's everything, right?
That is.
Well, if you guys enjoyed this unboxing video, great.
Yeah.
That makes us happy, and you should show how much you enjoyed this video by subscribing.
Yes, you should also leave us a comment and like this video.
If you use one of these Ninja Blades, tell us in the comments what you think of them, or if you're thinking about buying them, let us know your thoughts.
And if you've ever used any of the other Atomos products, please let us know and tell us how you think of those too, because there's a lot of products that they do produce, and it is quite helpful to know.
Well, and finally, make sure to check out our other unboxing videos we're doing recently for our other equipment.
Right. You can check out that video right below, right here.
We'll send you to a playlist of all of the videos in this series.
That's right.
All right, I'm Jacob.
And I'm Darian.
See you next time.
Yes, thanks for watching.